Morning, everyone. Another List 5 Live, this time on a Tuesday. I normally do Mondays at 11 o'clock, almost as regular as clockwork. But we did Tuesday. I was busy yesterday. Had a load of stuff on. I'm busy today, but I thought I still better go on. And I'm a little bit early because I'm hoping to finish a little bit early. So I've got a batch of stuff, but it's all in my head. Well, there's a few bits here, stuff I want to list, and just regular stuff, really, stuff I've listed before. Like I've got a couple of Wii bundles, and I've got a Wii U, and a PS, the Harry Potter Wonder Book or whatever it's called, and of course we'll talk about reselling, what's going on in the reselling world, what's going on in the YouTube world, anything you'd like to chat about. I'm just here to chat about and, get your opinions. And if it's not too controversial, I'll give you mine, unless it will result in a load of people leaving. But no, I'll give you my opinion. Of course I will. Hi, Damien. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're on fire. Your stock is on fire, I see. Hello, Mark. Good to see you. I used to see Mark every week, at least twice a week. Now I never see him at all, but hopefully that'll change. Hopefully we will get to one of our local boot fairs. I think he's going over one side of Croydon. I'm sticking to another side of Croydon. I was down in Oxted this weekend, which was very nice. Very, very nice boot fair as well. Hi, Fletch. Fletch. Good to see you. I don't know how many people we're going to get because, like I say, it's a bit of an unusual time. This morning I have been testing a Wii U. This is part of a bundle, and I'm trying to list everything in the bundle before I get onto my car boot stuff. And there's all sorts in this bundle, the stuff you look at and go, am I really going to make some money? Is that broken? Like, I had a Kindle that was broken, but then again, you get some good stuff, like there's a box PS2. So it's all swings and roundabouts. I've got a Sony camcorder, which actually I might list while I'm on stream, because I've just tested that and it seems to be working. It's working. I thought I was in trouble. It had parent controls on it, and when I went to reset them, it was saying the password was going to be sent to a Nintendo user's email address. You can get around it by using M key generator. If you're stuck with parental controls on a Wii or a Wii U, and I think it may apply to DSs as well, MK generator. You set the system date, you get a number on the Wii, you put it in, and it gives you an unlocking code. So it's been updated, and that's something with Wii U. Always make sure connect it to your internet and make sure it can update, because I've had an error on another one a few months ago. It wouldn't let me update, and I sold it. And when the guy got it, he was updating through a disk, and it got an error. And then he tried it online, got an error. So always make sure you're up to the latest version. Now the only problem with this is this on the output side of the power brick. There, and I've had this before, loads of Wii U's get this. It's there and there. So I was wondering whether Jackie's going to be on. I was going to ask him. Yeah, Lurker. Brilliant. I just one a week we hear from a lurker. Makes my day, that does. Well, I'm very glad you commented. If there's any other lurkers, hello lurkers. Say hello if you want to, but if you don't want to say hello, just leave a simple thumbs up. That's all you need to do. Now, I can't get those. I've got some up there somewhere. The shrink tubing. So you can't get that on because I've got a power brick one end and I've got the lead the other. I could put tape around it. I could sell it like this. I don't really want to sell it like that. I could try and open it up. Have I got the technology to open it up? Let's have a look. It's one of those Wii security bolts. Come on, one of these has got to work. That's too big. That's too big. A four? Is it a 4? No, it's none of those. I'm sure I've got the bit for that. It's like a hex, but with little dots. So let me just have a look at it and see if I can do something with this, and then I will draft it up. Yeah, well, bin it or cut it and resolder it. You know, I thought it was a little bit on the dangerous side, I've got to say. So, no. Come on, one of these has got to fit. I mean, I could get another power supply. The Wii's fine. I could sell the Wii, but it's obviously I'd like to sell the Wii with the power supply. I will have a look at that later. It's like I've almost got the right bit, but not quite. So if I can get this open, hopefully that will just pop out and I can shorten the cable. We'll have a look at that because, like I say, I must have had about 3 or 4 of those power supplies, and each time they split, and you kind of think, I can't sell it like that, as Matthew says. But let's draft it up anyway. How much is a Wii U with the power supply? Not as much as they used to be. No controller. Wii U. Oh, let's have a look at console only. About 30 quid. Sold. Let me move my mic. You might be able to hear my CPU fan is terrible. I hope you didn't hear it clicking. It's clicking away. So Wii U, UK sold, buy it nows, condition used, box only. That's no good to me. £30, free post. 36, free post. I think what I'll do, I'm going to list the console only. I don't want to be held back by the fact that the power brick is as it is. So I'll look at the power brick later. Nintendo Wii U console only, £45. Black tested reset. This has got a few scratches on it. So I think I'll do it at 40. I've got an 8% voucher, so that comes out at a discount of £3.20. Not just a hat rack, or I think it does anyway. So we do that. So one like this. A lot of hassle for a Wii PSU. Well, you probably can pick them up at Peanuts at Boots, but it's how often you see them. If I saw one, I'd jump on it. I can't remember the last time I saw one. This is off a haul of a contact. Obviously, if I did see one, I would jump on it. But let's do that. And I think as well, it's a good bit of experience just to sort of see how easy it is to open it up. If it's just take the wire out, cut it, basically it's like fitting a plug but with soldering. If it's just like 20 minutes of soldering, to be honest, I think I've got 3 like that. that could all have similar repairs. But yeah, thanks, Matthew. Thanks for your comments. Hi, Pure Retro. Have I missed anyone? Sir James, you're not a lurker. You don't qualify as a lurker. I know you. I've got your card marked. Hi, Double Karma. That is Anya, I think. Let me know if I'm correct on that. I make such a long time, and me trying to remember names is a nightmare. Yeah, Wii U, yeah, Wii's. I've got about 20 Wii power supplies, and it never that problem never happened on a Wii controller. I've never seen it on a Wii controller, but yeah, Wii U. Yeah, I thought it was a bit weird saying, yeah, it was at boot fairs. No, not a Wii U. If only. I bought a Wii U and it had a Wii controller. I was not happy. Hi, Kath. Good to see you. So let's do it at console only. £40. I think I'll be lucky to get £40, but we'll give it a go. Probably be reduced to 35 with an 8% discount, but yeah, $39.99 free post. We'll try and get it gone. 1 day dispatch. That'll be an easy one to pack. What have I got to say about this then? Nintendo Wii U console 32 gig black tested reset. That'll do as a title. That's what the other guy had as a title. Item condition used. Condition description. Right. Right. Tested and working. Reset to right. Fully updated. That's quite important. Fully updated and reset to factory settings, and I have set it up with a test user. Test user. I could set it up as a test user because I wanted to test the disk drive. I could go back in and reset it to factory settings, so when you go and you get. But I mean, a test user is fine. There's no parental controls. It's all very easy. Right. Console only. No controller or power supply. Right, we'll see how that goes. I've got to take some photos on that, which I'll do in a bit after this stream. $39.99. Median sold price $49.68. I think that is with everything else. Yeah. If I get 35, 40 quid minus 8%, I'm more than happy with that. Happy free post. Save that for later. Hello, Pete. Good to see you. How are my trainers? Yeah, some are going. Some. Let's have a look at my solds. I'm kind of off the trainers at the moment because I really do want to get through this haul of goodies. Oh, Pete, happy chap. Yeah, what would you do a Wii U console for? You've obviously had a few of these, I would imagine. Black Wii U console tested, working, updated. No controller, no power supply. So trainers, I sold a real nice pair of Adidas floral print trainers, which I actually picked up last year. Let me show you these. If I can, share, present, share screen. Yeah, look at these. They sold. And they sold for well, they were up for 45 plus postage. I don't think they sold at that. They sold for 38, which isn't bad at all. I bought those with a pair of Vivienne Westwood shoes and a pair of posh high heels. And I think the three together cost me 40. The Vivienne Westwood sold when she died. I've sold a pair of Nike Roche running shoes. I've sold a pair of CTAS high tops. Pair of Skechers, which I bought. I bought 2 pairs for £7, and 1 pair has sold for 25. A pair of Converse, black Converse, which I picked up at the A3. A3 was a Pauline boot fair just over a week ago. Bought for £3, sold for 15. Love that flip. Honestly, if I could buy a whole batch of stuff. A pair of pink small Air Max, which I would have bought cheap, they sold for 18. So some nice little sales ticking along. Probably I have made a few pairs of shoes which will stick around, but I've probably not paid that much for them. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff on the shoes. Right. I've got a couple of Wii bundles. So basically, I'm just going to copy some old listings because I recently sold a Wii bundle with Sports Party. So it wasn't Wii Sports, but it was Sports Party. So I'm going to do a similar bundle. If the games I've got aren't as good, I'll just put 2 because I've got some real fodder games. So what did I get for my last Wii bundle? And this is basic setup. It's Wii console, 1 controller, 1 nunchuck, power brick, sensor bar, probably a gel cover, silicone gel cover. No stand or anything. So I've got 2 bundles I've got to put on. And I sold one. I've been putting them up for $29.99 plus $7.50 postage because it does go into the. It's not a small parcel. One sold for $29.99 with $7.50 postage, and one went discounted. So one obviously sold before I was doing my 8% discount. So again, I'm probably going to do that. That's gone for $29.99 with the 8% off, I think. What's 8% off? Yeah, that'd be about right. I'm happy to let it go $29.99 plus $7.50 postage. I think that is good, a good price. Get it out, get it sold. A whole Wii U, not have one. No, just the base. 30 each, working but well used. Yeah, I'm similar sort of thing. So I guess that's 30 each plus postage, and I think you normally do about £3 or £4 postage. So mine is going to be £40 free post with an 8% discount, which will take it back to around about where you are. So yeah, all in the same ballpark. So there we go. That is a sold similar. Save for later. Got to change the photos. Two lists. This is unusual, isn't it? I'm getting things listed, and I'll do another sell similar because I've got 2 bundles. Create a copy. Wonderful. What else have I got? I've got the Harry Potter book with the motion controller. Now, I didn't know this, and some of you may know, and some of you may not care. If you have a PS3 or 4 motion controller, not this, the other thing that looks like this, but with the ball on. Jack's just rocked up. Perhaps you heard me talking about him. What do you do about power supplies that have this problem? Wii U power supply problem. I'm going to try and fix it by cutting the wire. You probably dump them, I imagine, or send them to Lee. But honestly, it is a problem with those power supplies. Like I said, I've seen about 3 or 4 with them. Right. Yeah, the Wii U motion controller, that with a great big white ball on the top. Looks like a ping pong ball. I thought I've got one, and I put back. No, I didn't put batteries in. I charged it up, put a USB in, and it came on. And I thought, brilliant, it's working. Oh no, the ping pong ball isn't lighting up. My ping pong ball ain't lighting up. Ping pong ball. I thought that's a pain. I can't sell it like that. I've had a bit of knowledge, put upon me. And I imagine some people already know that ping pong ball only lights up once it's paired with a console. So there's me taking the thing to bits, going, where's the bulb? What's going on? Why isn't it working? You've got to get a PS4, I think, maybe a PS3. And you've got to pair up the thing, and then the light bulb will come on. If working, then just electrical tape. But otherwise, yeah, currently dump. It does work. It does work, but it looks a little bit too worn. I'm going to try and take it to bits and see how easy a fix it is. Yeah. That'll be, I'm the worker. We've seen the lurkers, now we've got the workers. Hi, Neil, good to see you. Don't light up until you were using it. Yeah, until it's paired. Who knew? I think where I've been caught out on that is I've had them before, and they've obviously been paired. And then when I've turned it on, because it's been paired already, I'm not quite sure about this, but, it's lit up. So I've probably had loads of those things. They've lit up, and then all of a sudden I get this one not lit up. So I'm going to try and, I've got a PS4, I'm going to try and pair it. And, it should make my day when that light comes on. It'll be absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to stick that with Harry Potter Wonder Book or whatever it is. That thing that is, a slow seller, but hopefully it should be right. I'm going to stick this with it as well, which is the thumb pad. I think I'm going to go for 40 quid on that. And I say that because I've been told to put it up for that. I've been chatting away with another reseller this morning. So Harry Potter Wonder Book, I think it's called. Harry Potter book. Harry Potter. Harry Potter one. Has anything happened in the world of reselling that you want to talk about? Because normally I like to have a little kind of, what's been happening? I mean, everyone's been going to boot fairs, hasn't it? We've had the drama, 2 weeks of drama. Here we go, Wonder Book. Someone's trying to get it for 50. Oh, brand new Wonder Book. Wonder Book. Someone's trying to get 50 quid new. Someone's got it for 7 quid bids. Someone's got it for 10 quid bids. Won't include the controller. So let's have a look at actual solds. PS3 Wonder Book complete, 10 quid. Game and book, no controller. I mean, it's tempting to sell the controller separately because I think it will go, but 43 results. I'm going to list it by highest price, definitely. PS3 Wonder Book, Book of Spells, condition used. Just chuck that on. Peter Ray's Adventure navigation controller, but I wouldn't include it with the Harry Potter book because it's not needed for the game. Well, it is true, and you're right. You kind of went along the lines of, I've got one motion controller, I've got one navigation thumb controller, and I've got a Harry Potter book. And I thought, well, if I put the motion controller with the thumb thing, I can't sell the Harry Potter book. And if I put the motion controller with the Harry Potter book, I'll be having trouble selling this. So I'm just going to put the whole lot together and make it a bit of a better Harry Potter books listing. I think there's method in the madness. I don't want to get stuck with anything that is just, right. But yeah, I see where you're coming from, Jack, because that's exactly what my thinking was. Harry Potter book, 30 quid plus eye camera. I will stick an eye toy camera with it. I thought, oh God, it's all pretty cheap. I thought I was going to get 40 quid for this. God, they go so just they're not good, are they? Isn't it terrible when you get disappointed? 20 quid plus the motion controller. Complete, please read. Probably, yeah. Yeah, almost definitely. Let me just grab the Harry Potter thing. Because I haven't actually looked in the box, funnily enough. So it has got the game. It has got the book. And it's got the camera in there. So yeah, I've just got to stick it like. There's no inner packing in that, which is a bit of a pain, but there you go. It'll be bubble wrapped to the max. Peter Ray's just got back from an open day thing at an alcohol builders merchant, a local builders merchant. Sorry, I read that wrong. Gaining employment. Lots turned up while I was there, on till 2. Hello, Secret Carper. Move controllers have dropped off. I could easily get 30 for the controllers a few months ago, but now I'm stuck with 6 of them on my store. Okay. Yeah, good point. I've probably got one already with a split cable. I'll just keep 3 for testing. I'll have to check. Yeah, you can't send it out like that. And Matthew said that earlier. Yeah, I hope it went well, Pete. Whatever it was. Hope you get some work. Cup of tea. Have a cup of tea and a biscuit. Good morning, all. Wow, £100 on a Thomas the Tank VHS. Is it narrated by Ringo Starr? Thomas the Tank Engine. Peace and love, peace and love. Good luck with that. I never knew they'd be worth. Although I do remember when my eldest was into Thomas the Tank Engine, we were searching around for this Hero of the Rails. I think it was a film. Hello, Thomas. I am Hero. Yeah, well, great film. Right, disc is in good condition. So I'm going to stick it all together. I'll have a look to see if I've got any other Move games in the dross pile. And I'm going to try for 43 post. That sounds good to me. Maybe a little high. But we will see. I mean, I take it this is worth, that and the Move controller is 30 max. You were saying they were 30. But yeah, put the whole lot on. I mean, the book and the book of spells is just worth nothing. Just get it all gone. Bundle. So PS3, Harry Potter Wonder Book plus spells plus iCamera and Move controller. Boxed. Oh, I'm not going to say box. I'm going to say bundle. Move controller bundle. Harry Potter, Book of Spells, iCamera, Move controller. You ain't got enough room for all what I want to say. I mean, they give you more photos, but I mean, why can't they give you like 150 characters on the tile? Ooh, my CPU's cooking today. And I'm going to try 39.99 free post. Be good to get it gone. Move controller is like 25. Navigation about 10. Wonder Book it's 10. Oh, £40. Yeah, an iPad. Yeah, I'll have an iPad game. Like I say, it could be worth more. Look at it individually, but the key is I just want to get the sale basically. I think they are a bit slow. The books. How do I stay cool at a car boot, Pete? Well, dress like the Fonz, obviously. I What a strange question. I wear a sun hat. I make sure I've got my sun cream on, and I drink lots of water, or not too much because I don't want to use the toilets there, but enough. Make sure I do have some. I have to watch my asthma. I was getting asthmatic at the boot fair because of all the dry grass, dusty stuff. So I'm Beckettided up, preventer. I'm Piritoned up or hay fever tableted up. And if you do get hay fever, I've heard I haven't done it for years because I've kind of managed it a bit better. But you get a small amount of Vaseline around your nostrils, it can catch the pollen, and it does work. But I haven't been Vaseline my nostrils lately. And then I tend to sort of go around the stalls, and then I will make sure I go through the stalls that are under the trees or in the shade because there are normally some. And at that point, when I'm in the shade, the hat comes off, and I'm like, but yeah, I was, I was at the boot fair a long time this weekend. And I think I left about 10:30, 11. Normally I'm out of there by 9:30 because I get there so early. So it's a bit of a weird one. I was waiting around for a DS, as I mentioned in my haul video. And that video, did anyone see the major news? Guess what that video did for my channel? Everybody was watching it. I mean, I can't. You will know that I don't really get YouTube because I've tried. Well, I've tried since I've been on to do loads of interesting bits about analysing reselling. I did the listing league, which I do hope to sort of do again. All this stuff about how do people do it? How do you do it? I'm interested in what people do. I never say do what I do because what I do is for me, but it's always good to hear the stories and what gets like loads and loads of views, just me walking around a field looking at car boot stalls. Who knew? And making a little bit more of it than actually happened because it's very boring actually. But it's crazy. I mean, I obviously see my retention in my videos, and those car boot videos, when I'm walking around the car boot, it's gone down to about 60-70% retention of the initial people. 100 people started watching the video, goes down to 60-70, normal sort of drop off. And then when I do the haul, here's what I got at the end, the haul, which I think is the interesting bit. What did he get? He got this and that and that. It goes down to 30%. It's just crazy. Here's the answer to all our problems. Stay at home. Don't go to boot fairs. Yes. That'd be nice, Mark. If you can just arrange for a shipment of stock to be sent to me that I can make oodles of cash on. Yes. That's a good idea. But some of us like boot fairs. Some of us are gluttons for punishment. This may sound bizarre, but it's true. Peter Ray's subs are 3 away. This is a message to the regulars, the lurkers, anyone who's just dropped in on the off chance. I mean, for the love of God, even if you don't like him, please subscribe to him and get him over 2K. Because, yes, that will be amazing. It would be amazing that it's done it while I'm on stream. And I can just hound him forever and say, I got you over that 2K, Pete. You owe me. So, yes, Peter Ray, I'm going to have a look at his channel. I am sub to his channel. It's not like I'm not. Peter Ray. 199. Oh, come on. Who's going to be the 2000th one? I mean, I'm sure he'll do like a £2,000 giveaway for the 2000th subscriber. Or maybe he won't. So, yes, fighting for scraps. Yeah, well, the big news was I don't know why you wouldn't watch a video to the end. Yeah, I'd normally skip to the end to see the forget all this walk around the field. Show me what you got. Show me the money, honey. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. You can if you don't like it, unsub in a couple of weeks. No, don't do that. Don't, just leave it there. Come on, Peter. What are you on? What are you on? Can we do it for Pete? Yes, 2K. Ali, Ali. You just come at a manic time. Peter Ray has reached 2K. Woohoo! Get out the party poppers. Well done, Pete. Of course, it doesn't make any difference, but he's monetized anyway. But it's just that sort of thing, isn't it? It just it's funny what your brain does. Like, yeah, 2K. It's those little numbers. It's like I said before, the little stars on eBay sale. You know, I still love those. Ooh, I've got a red star. I've got a shooting blue star. Thank you, everyone. Well done, Pete. He'll be on cloud 9. He really will. Right, what have I got? I've got Mario Kart, which I've got a list. So that's got that scratch disc. Jack Dobbins can solve scratch discs, but I'm wondering if there's a way, like for those discs that are like fairly cheap, like $5 or less, can you just sort of do it at home with like, I'm sure. Anyway, this one was scratched. It wasn't working yesterday, and then I got it working by cleaning it and shining and polishing me Mario Kart disc. Yeah, got it working. Tried it on 2 different ways. I'm going to sell it with. I've sold a Mario Kart lately. I think it's around about 20 quid. I will sell it with 2 wheels. Normally the Nintendo wheels. I've got one. I've got 2 Nintendo wheels. I've got, but seeing as this is a sort of scratched disc, I mean, not horrendous, but not brilliant. I'm going to put one official wheel on one non-official. It's the one that looks like the official wheel, but hasn't got the Wii or Nintendo on the front or whatever it is. Some people know what I'm talking about. What's this? What's this? Technically, you can, but not guarantee. What's he talking about? I know I've just been mentioning his name. Well, yes, whatever you're talking about, yes. Peter Ray, you better not go, taking over my subs. Actually, I don't mind if you do. You've been around a lot longer than me. I know that. Right. So, orders. Search Mario Kart. I love getting things I know. Oh, I sold that not too long ago. Oh, no, can't find it. I sold a Mario Kart not too long ago. What's going on there? Oh, here it is. Mario Kart. 2 separate words. Is it 2 separate words? What did I sell it for? 20 quid plus postage. I'll do the same. Again, it'll have the 8% discount. So that could potentially be, what was it? 160 off, a couple of quid off. I'll send out offers with 2 quid off, and £3.50 postage, because you can't put more than £3.50 postage. Hi, Faye and Simon. Has that little round all changed? Is the background a different colour, or am I just making things up? Oh yes, yeah. Well, I just thought about getting a polishing cloth or a microfiber cloth. I could buy some like high grade polishing liquid. I know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take the whole surface off, and then there are things on eBay that get very high grit sandpaper. And I'm like, I don't like that. But maybe just a polishing, or buying one of those like a Bosch polisher, which you could actually fix somewhere with a polishing pad. I mean, I have seriously thought about getting a polishing machine, but they are about, for a Jack Dobbins type one, you're probably talking about 4K. I was thinking about this while I was walking the dog. It's things you think, okay, well, it's 4K. It is 4K, but you know, if I got my local guys and they, you know, I charge like £3 for them to polish a disc. There's a lot of discs going around that are scuffed, and I'm sure Jack will sort of appreciate that. So, you know, I'm thinking, okay, if I bought it for 4K, how long would it take to pay for itself? You've got the consumables, obviously, all the polish and the pads. At the moment, I no way do enough. So this is why I'm thinking of the kind of DIY home sort of solution for it. But yeah, there was me with like a shoe polishing cloth and polishing up Mario Kart, and I got it working. So there you go. I think actually I might go $17.99 on this because of the scratch disc, because it's not a proper wheel, and that will be with an 8% discount. So it's probably going to go for $15.99. Again, quick sale, get it gone. £3.50 on the postage. Save that for later. Yeah, JFJ. Which you have said which one you've got, and I looked it up, and I thought that was around about. I might be wrong. You haven't got the JFJ, I know that. I've seen you scoff at JFJs. Which one do you have, Jack? Oh, he's got two. Eco Clever. 800 for a TDR Eco Pro. I might have to talk to you about that because I am kind of like, I'm on the borderline of getting one. I mean, £800. I'm guessing that is not new. I'm guessing that is, and again, you see that spend on something that isn't new concerns me. That, you know, I have it for a month and then it all goes to, you know, it all goes kaput. Yeah, definitely don't need 50 discs at once. That's nuts. But it'd be lovely just to have, and I can understand why you have them. I can understand why Tom has got one and Nick's got one. They've got the JFJs. Yeah. I mean, I do accumulate discs, and they're just, you get them, and I mean, I tested Mario Kart and that didn't work, and then I got it working. But you're selling it with scratches, and you're like, yeah. And I've got Mario Party 8 on the Wii, and it didn't work, and you're just like, oh, you know, it holds you back accumulating scratched software. It really does. Eco Pro refurbished from TDR. Thank you. I did wonder. I thought there must be an option to buy it secondhand. Eco Pro. Well, that might be a consideration. You know, so I guess that's £800 for an Eco Pro refurbished from TDR with, I guess, a year or two's guarantee. You justified 50 at once. Yeah. I can totally understand that. James, good morning. Have you just got out of bed? No, he's probably just got out from listing 20 items. How you doing, James? Good to see you. And by the way, could you turn your camera off? No cameras in here. He's just done a video yesterday, I think. High-vis vest, little Hitler. Well, am I allowed to say that? I'm probably going to get demonetized. But yeah, I was seeing some high-vis vest people from the Rotary Club running around, trying to tell everyone what to do. It was brilliant. So yeah, I'm going to look that up now. £800 for a TDR Eco Pro. I think that is the right one for me. What do you think? What do you think, Jack? I think that sounds like that's a good little start, isn't it? And I'm sure if I use it, and should I suddenly get more discs and I'll become, crazy disc polishing nutter like Jack, I could sell it on and then move up the scale. The JFJ only for sandpaper part and Eco Pro to polish. Well, I'm not going to get two, so if I get one, TDR Eco Pro. I mean, if I've got a slightly scratched, I mean, if it needs sandpaper, I will just go and sandpaper it. DK Oldies, that name rings a bell. Yeah, I will do. Right, what else have I got? I want to make sure I don't go over. I've got some stuff photographed, which I can list. Photographed but not put on. Just hanging around in my OneDrive. Or not even in my OneDrive. In my gallery. Eco Pro's got an up in price. $13.50 excluding that. Oh, I see £800. I'm kind of like, that's my sort of like limit, I think, for buying it. $13.50 is a lot more money. One to mull over, definitely. Oh, I was going to get that video camera. Let me get that. I don't know if Neil's still in, and I know he loves his cameras. I don't know if he likes. I'm sure he does like his video cameras. So normally I go for 8mm video cameras, but this is, again, this is part of that bundle. And like I say, some of the bundle frustrates you, especially when it doesn't work. And some of it you think, yes. So it swings and roundabouts. It is the roller coaster ride. And I can't read what that says. Model number. I'm going to have to get more light in here. I'm going to turn into Casper the Ghost. Well, not quite. My forehead is in shadow, thank God. Otherwise, you'd be blinded. It's an HDR SR12E, and I've got a feeling it's a good one. I know because I kind of have looked it up a bit already the other day. I was just sort of began charging it yesterday because I had it without the charger, and then someone sent me the charger. So it'd be sold without the charger, but it would be sold as tested and working. Camera only. So I've got to do a bit of filming later. Film some stuff, play it back, clear down the memory card if it's got a memory card. £108 with a case. It's all right, isn't it? We've got 40 people in. It's amazing how doing this on the wrong day. I normally get about 60, 70. So yeah, people obviously have it in their calendars, and if it's not done on the Monday, I'm stuffed. But there you go. It's great to have everyone in. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're not overheating. Buffing car polish. That's exactly what I was thinking of using. Buffing car polish and a cloth, just for that. You look at it and go, it doesn't look that bad. I cleaned it, put Mario Kart in, error disc, and then I just missed a bit on the edge. I think you just can't look at the edges sometimes. But I was there going, I'm going to get this thing working. It was a battle. £220 pre-owned with a box. Wow. Does that include the charger? Well, chargers don't actually cost that much. Few marks. Box with accessories. Okay, so that's the max I think I could get. Well, I couldn't get that. 220 is box with everything. £108 on its own. £75 spares and repairs, but sold as pre-owned. Why didn't you put your condition description as spares and repairs? £190 box with accessories. Barely used, 105 on bids. Been bidded up to that. I think 105 on bids and with charger. Well, I've got an 8% discount on this. I might just try for 100. That seems about right. That one up there with a case sold for 108. So that would be 92 if it sells. Am I undercooking it? No, there's one there, 79 quid on bids. I think that's about right. If you go over the 100, I don't want to put people off. Let's have a look at the bins. £75 parts. I think that's a good price. 92 as it would be. Oh, all good stuff on this. This is all great information. Thanks for putting this in. So I'm sure there's loads of polishing sort of compounds. Get down Halfords, you probably find something. Maguire's, and you mix it with water. Yeah, it'd just be good to give it a go. I plus bought a washing machine on eBay the weekend for parts, 20 quid. I need a washing machine door at Bosch. I had fixed the door about 2 or 3 years ago, but all the other bits are just beginning to like disintegrate, and I need the inner. I don't need the glass. I don't need the outer bit. I need the inner shell of the door. I think I can buy one for 25, but I'm not too sure, because when I put the model number in, it looks exactly the same, but it doesn't confirm exactly that is the one. So I don't want to buy the wrong one. And I mean, once I get it, it's an easy fix. But at the moment, we do the washing and the doors kind of like it's not good. Yeah, I think 100. What do you think, Neil? HDR 12E Sony HDR-SR12E. Just the camera. Oh, I don't want to undercut this. 157 from Japan. Let's do the research tab. I mean, I want it sold, but something like this. It's one of the most pricey items in the bundle, so I want to make hay on this one. I don't want to put it on and it sells within a second. Where's the research tab gone? What's going on? What am I doing wrong here? Oh, here we go. Seller Hub research. Just the camera. 150. Yeah, let's put a cat amongst the pigeons. There's me just about listed for 100. 92 with the coupon. 150. How come I'm not seeing it on my solds? HDR SR12E. Where's his little 150 sold? Oh no, there's one. 150 sold. That was in November. 148.73. Is that you? Is that you? 19th of August 2022. Thank you. What am I doing? I'm clicking the link there. I need to go into YouTube and do it. If this is, there I am. 40 people watching. Look at that. Oh, yeah, slightly different model. Slightly different, but similar. I'm going to go 120 with knowing that it's might be a little high, might be a little low. And that's with an 8% coupon, so it would be about a tenner off, I guess. Yeah, let's go 120. 119.19. Well, it's all been about the polishing today. Don't need to clean polish with mine. Comes with the machine, but clean ready. Oh, yeah, I'm going to look into that Eco Pro. Only if I can get it for under £1,000, though, which looks unlikely, but we will see. I'll have a look at the TDR sites. $19.99. There we go. And yeah, I know there's not the normal amount of people here. Well, maybe you can with the TDR Eco Pro. Who knows? Instead of polishing fluid, put a turd in there. Let's see how good these polishers are. My one had a fancy pull-out USB charge lead on the wrist strap. Did it really? This one hasn't. Just got a wrist strap. Really, it's just a hand strap. Total disrepair. Oh yeah, I knew that. Of course, I knew that. Oh, thanks, Jack. I didn't know that at all. Well, for the 40 people who are here, I would like to say thank you for watching the channel. I know a lot of you are in every week, and I did by filming a field and going around looking at car boot stuff for sale. I've managed to go over 3k subs, so I was very pleased about that. But I'd just like to thank everyone who has watched up till now. I'm glad you like it. If you want me to sort of do specific videos on things, do let me know in the comments. But it seems that people do like the walk around the field, so I'm going to do more of that. I'll try and obviously make it interesting for everyone who watches that sort of thing. For now, though, I'm going to be on Nick's channel soon. I don't quite know when, because trying to organise dates between us is a bit of a nightmare because we're both busy at the moment. But I think that's either coming up this week or next week, so I look forward to that. But for now, I hope you all have a brilliant Tuesday. Get the ice cubes out, have a Magnum, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.